Hello, welcome, namaste. So EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, if you don't already know, is a way to process negative or unpleasant emotions, thoughts, or even physical pain. It works by tapping on the acupressure points used in Chinese medicine as we talk about the distressing thoughts or feelings. So it's a way to process it, get those feelings unstuck and flowing. And once we unstick the feelings, then we come in and we replace it, tapping on those same points with positive affirmations. And so I'll show you the points first. The first point is this karate chop point. This is kind of the setup. So we start there, and then we go to the inside of the eyebrow, this area, outside of the eye, and I just use 2 fingers usually, under the eye. You want to be firm, but not too firm, obviously, but enough so you can feel it. Under the nose, under the bottom lip, right above the chin, collarbone area, bra strap area, on top of the head. So those are the points. And so the reason I decided to make this video is because I've known about EFT for years and years, I don't know, 15, 20 years. And I've used it and it's been really successful, but there's been this resistance that's popped up in me the last year or two where I just haven't been doing it. And it's really helpful. You know, it's not like I'm not doing it because it's not helpful. I don't know why I'm not doing it. So this morning I woke up and immediately my mind starts telling me, you know, you did this wrong, and remember what you did in 2016 and how horrible that was, and look how much you messed up your life, and that if you had just done that one thing differently, everything would be fine now. And I was like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. So I got up and I decided to do some tapping on it. It was about time. My negative thought patterns have gotten a little bit out of control lately. So we're gonna tap on regret. I know that I felt a lot better after I did the tapping. I'm gonna feel even better after we do this again. So we start here. This is called the setup. So even though I have all this regret, I'm willing to love and accept myself right now. Even though I'm feeling all of this regret, I'm willing to take this time to appreciate and love myself. Even though I'm full of regret, for just this time, I'm choosing to love, honor, and accept myself. And so now that we've set it up, we're gonna kind of go through and process the regret before we add the positive affirmations in it. It's like you wanna clean out the wound before you dress it, okay? So cleaning out the wound first. So all this regret. Seems like it just follows me around, no matter what I do. It doesn't matter how many things I've done right. My mind always wants to focus on what I've done wrong and tell me about it over and over and over again. Especially in the middle of the night or early in the morning, that's my mind's favorite time to tell me all the things I've done wrong. So much regret. It's exhausting, feeling this regret all the time. It's demoralizing. It makes me feel like I don't want to go on. It keeps me stuck in victim mode too. That's something I'm realizing. So much regret. So many things that I think I've done wrong. I've just convinced myself that I've screwed up my whole life and it's never going to be okay again. And it feels so serious and so real. I'm never going to be okay, and it's all my fault. All my fault. So much regret. And it's not really serving me. In fact, it kind of wears me down. you might wonder, maybe all this regret is causing me to do more things that I'm gonna regret. So there's really no point to feeling this unless I just enjoy hurting myself. Which I really hope that's not true, but kind of seems to be the case. It seems a little masochistic at this point that I can't seem to let it go, because my mistakes aren't what define me. And really, I've done way more stuff right than I've done wrong. And I heard someone say one time that mistakes are just stepping stones to success. And I really like that. It makes me feel so much better just thinking about that. Mistakes are stepping stones to success. I'm looking at these past situations from who I am now, but I wasn't this person when those things happened. So I wasn't operating at the same level of consciousness that I am now. And at the time, I really was doing what I thought was best. So maybe it's not all my fault. And maybe I needed to make those mistakes in order to grow as a person. In fact, I think that's really true. I think that the reason why I am who I am today is because of the mistakes I've made. What if there were no such thing as mistakes? What if I could let go of this feeling of regret once and for all? What if I could really and truly love and accept myself, mistakes and all? Now that's a really deep form of self-love. I've had little glimpses of it before, but it would be nice to love myself in that way. To forgive myself the way I forgive people I love. It would be really nice if I could treat myself the same way that I treat other people that I love. When my kids have regrets, do I rub it in their face and tell them, yeah, you should have done better? Or do I comfort them and tell them that they did the best they could with what they had? Of course that's what I do, because I love them. Why is it so much harder to do that with myself? I don't know, but for whatever reason, it's been hard for me to love myself and forgive myself. And maybe that's why I've avoided doing this tapping for so long. Even though I know it's good for me, something's been stopping me from it. Maybe that was my own self-loathing or some kind of self-sabotaging behavior, I don't know. But at least I'm doing the work now. And I'm feeling a lot better, actually. I want to live a life free of regret. I want to fully and completely accept myself, all the mistakes I've made, everything. And I want to focus more on the things I've done right. Because there's a lot of stuff I've done right. It's not easy. It's kind of a miracle that we all manage to get up every day and do all this without making a million billion serious mistakes, right? So I'm willing to give myself a little bit of grace right now, and just for this moment, or even just for today, I'm ready to forgive myself and let go of this regret. Okay, good. And then take a big breath in. Let it out through the mouth. And I hope you're feeling a little better after that. I'm feeling better. I've already tried recording this video twice before, so that means I've done 4 rounds of tapping today. So feeling great, and you know, just keep going. It's something that has cumulative effects if you do it on a regular basis over time, and I'm going to take my own advice and I'm going to keep going too. So thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.